What is up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to Miles TV. Mythcraft is back, baby. We got Nathan at the helm as the MC. So we are back with Mythcraft. They took a little bit of hiatus to get things situated, take a little break. Everybody deserves a good break every now and again. We are on Arc 2. I need to update my notes. We are on Arc 2, episode 29. War Does Not Wait. I could do reviews on just the funny intros for the Patreon members. I love funny intros. Keep them coming. I love it. Let's see. Let's jump right into episode 29. We have a new player, Jake. Jake is introduced as a new player. We don't know what character he is playing yet. One thing we do notice right out the gate is Cody is not there anymore either. We start off in the story with our heroes immediately in battle. I'm not going to go through the battle anymore and go listen to the episode. The battle's pretty fun. Nathan is still playing Toman. Toman is there. We have Shermie, Rena, Toman, Tolve, Keegan, I think his name was, and Thorn. They're in battle against this giant rock golem or something. Shermie and Tolve might be a couple now, like an official couple now, and I'm like, okay, all right. Keegan, I gotta check that name. Keegan lands the final hit on this golem and it explodes into this lightning damage thing. It was pretty funny because Mal, they were like, "What was that?" And Mal was like, "It's electric." And that was the funniest line ever. And then we cut back 18 months ago and we see how our heroes got here. Now, I'm not a big fan of flashbacks. I think flashbacks are excuse to write things that you forgot about, but you're starting off with a flashback, so that's always great. But I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the flashbacks. It's just I think about those old movies. It's just you're probably wondering how I got here. But we go back 18 months. We go back to the original crew. We got, Nathan tells us that Rumpelthorpe and Old Man Harlow, of course, Cody's characters, they run off to go do something and explore whatever. And Old Man Harlow, I don't really think it's a goodbye, Cody's not coming back. I mean, Cody's a real busy guy, so he might come back, he might not. They left it open. They didn't kill his characters or anything, because usually people's characters die and then they're not coming back. But they left it real open, so who knows? We might see Cody again. I think there's, let's see, let's count. We got Shermie, Rena, Toman. Well, yeah, Nathan's playing a character. Tolve, Keegan, Thorn. So if Cody comes back, Nathan doesn't have to play a character anymore, and we still have 6 people. So I think they try to keep 6 people. Anyway, rambling. We cut back to the original group. This is a week after they broke out of the prison. Dean Livingstone sets them up in a frat house. It needs to be fixed up, and I like this. I like the idea of having this house that you slowly fix up into becoming your base. That's pretty cool. Everyone still hates Shermie. Shermie is still trying to. I love the polar opposites of Tanner playing Friend. Because everybody knows I love Friend. But Tanner playing Friend, and Friend would make friends. Everybody loved Friend. And then he's playing Shermie, and nobody likes Shermie. He's like, I just want to make friends, but it's so hard. We go into the war room because Dean Livingstone and General Tovalt wants to speak with everybody and update them on what's happening and get updates from them. I really want to point out that Shermie has a really cool line. He says, General Tovalt talks to him for a second, and then Shermie says, "I do what I can, not what I can't." And I was like, yo, that was pretty cool, Tanner. I don't know if you thought of that on the fly or you've been waiting to say that, but that was pretty cool. I love that line. I've been stealing that. I've stole that from Tanner everybody. Rashalan has declared war on Posh. And I knew that was going to happen because that was one of the big things from Arc 1 is that nobody was making the first move, like they were capturing people, but nobody really like had the first combat thing. So that's why they were like, this is a stealth mission, get in, get out, don't start any violence. And they killed one of the princes of Rashalan. So I just knew war was coming. I definitely was like, man, why was that not non-lethal damage? But I can understand why, you know. We get introduced into a new player here. I gotta check. You just got introduced, so I'm not really 100% on the names, but I think his name is Diamir. The team ends up telling them everything that they had learned about Rashalan, all the soldiers, the prince, everything that goes on, the inner workings of Rashalan. They update General Tovald on it. One of Posh's spies has been captured, and General Tovald wants them to go get the spy out of danger or go, another escape plan. So the team agrees to it. The team wants to help. Thorn wants to help. Everybody's just like, okay, this is a good idea. Let's do it. After the meeting, everybody's like, hey, let's go get some soup. I know a really cool place. So they head off to the tavern, and that's where the episode ends. Got a little bit of... got to eat the cake. I got my cake and got to eat it too, because I love a good combat scene. Now I love good lore, and then you gave me half and half there, Nathan, and I love that. So we started off with combat, so I can't complain about that. But we did a flashback, and we got to figure out how the adventurers got to wherever they go. And we really didn't get any information of how they got to, like, what they were doing, because I think they were just fighting a golem. The only information we got is who was with them. So, we had Shermie, Rena, Tolman, Talve, Keegan, and Thorn. And I wonder if Jake's gonna have two characters, but I think it is if his character's named Keegan and then he had another character named Demir. So they're in a, like, I can't even speculate because they're it was really not that much going on, unless I missed something. Everybody's human, makes mistakes. But they are going, I forgot where they said one of their spies got captured, but one of their spies got captured. They're going off to do that. I'm still wondering about Hildegard. I'm still wondering about the what was it? The Emperor of Rashalan. He was clearly a vampire. Like, that man is clearly a vampire. I mean, that's basically the whole episode. We're just gonna have to listen to get more information. There's not much to go off of right now. Nathan is taking over, and I don't know if Kyle gave him his vision or whatever for Mythcraft, or is this a module that they're making? Maybe I just thought about that. What if this was a module and they're like, Mythcraft the podcast module, you can play it with your friends? That would be cool, actually. It's like, oh, you listen to the podcast, so you have the idea of how the module go, and then you can run the module yourself. That's actually a pretty cool idea. So again, that's where I was at. We got combat, we got some lore, we got to kind of like figure out what's going on a little bit. We got some little droppings of nuggets. Nathan did a good job. Everybody's still great. I really don't have any complaints about episode 1. It was great. So yeah. Welcome back, episode 1, 10 out of 10. Because I mean, the flashback thing is like my personal thing. Like, I don't really like flashbacks too much. But we're gonna see how we got there. Go check them out in the Discord, Mythcraft the podcast. Website, Discord, go check them out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You got a podcast that you're listening to you want me to review? Let me know. If you what did you think about Mythcraft episode 29? Arc 2. Arc 2, Episode 1. What did you think about it? Let me know. But until then, thanks for tuning in to Miles TV. Bye.